Hey everybody, my name is April and this is Thrifty Nerdy Mom. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So glad to see everybody, and it's another day in March, so we're doing some Marvel Top 10. And before we get into that, please like and subscribe. Join our family. We would love to have you. We are doing Marvel content all month. I almost said all year. We'll probably do Marvel content all year, but we're basically focused on Marvel content this month. So, I'm doing my top 10 Marvel characters. I'm going to exclude Captain America from this list because, of course, that would kind of like ruin it because he would be number one. Anyways, so I'm going to exclude Captain America from this list just because you guys know. So, we're going to count down from 10 to 1 and yeah, let's jump on in. So, my number 10. People are going to argue about this, but my number 10 is Iron Man. I'm not a huge Iron Man fan. I just think he's overly cocky and stuff like that, which, I mean, he's really smart and he is a billionaire, but he rubbed me the wrong way. That being said, until started with Infinity War, but Endgame Iron Man, was major redemption to me. He gave Cap back a shield, he joined the team and had a family and was more grounded, and spoiler alert, I'm gonna not say it, but I cried really hard at the end of Endgame, and that's why I finally have Iron Man on my top 10 list. Before that, he just was not there at all. Just not a fan, but he's now on top 10. He's number 10, but he's there. So, number 9. This is someone that I kind of go back and forth with. Emma, when she was a baby, loved this character, and it just kind of made me fall in love, and he used to be like a bigger character in our lives, but he's kind of fallen down a little bit. He's still great, just not my favorite anymore, and that is Hulk slash Bruce Banner. I love them both. They're great. Ragnarok was really awesome. Emma, when she was little, would love running around going Hulk smash, and just it was her favorite thing ever, and it's just sentimental to me, and we love Hulk a little bit, but he's just not my favorite character anymore. I hate to say that. I really liked the Endgame Hulk. I really liked Ragnarok Hulk. I just don't have strong feelings for him. I don't. I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for rating some of these characters lower than others. I feel like we're family, and so my number 8 character is Hawkeye. I don't know if everyone likes this, but I really liked the arc in Hawkeye. You got to see at Age of Ultron, he had a family and he had kids and a wife, and a lot of people wanted him to be with Nat, but I thought they were adorable as more of brother and sister, and heartbroke when the gang of Infinity War, and just kind of that redemption too in Infinity War also was really great. And I think that he's just kind of like an ordinary guy, and he jokes about being an ordinary guy. He just shoots, he has the best shot. He has great aim, but he's still pretty, I can't say that word, but he's still pretty cool. So number 8 would be Hawkeye. Number 7, and I kind of feel bad that they're not higher up on my list, and it's kind of a 2 character in 1 type thing, but they were not even on my radar until very recently, and that would be Wanda and Vision. I liked Wanda. she's kind of cool. I liked her arc going into things. I think it was kind of abrupt at the end of Infinity War, but then they came out with the series, and the series was really, really good. Like, really good. I was surprised. And really, I would kind of think about them being higher on my list, but since, like, it's just, like, I'm a little bit obsessive because of the series, I'm going to keep them at number 7. But them as a couple is great. Them as a couple in the series was great. My heart broke for them at the Infinity War because they were very connected, because they were both made from the Mind Stone. And I just thought they were really good as a couple. I loved that series. I very much loved the beginning of the series where it was like the 50s and 60s. I really loved that. Like, not a lot of people love that, but I loved kind of seeing them together, like, as a couple, because you kind of got the gist of they were actually in love. Not just, they were starting to fall in love. They were in love. So, really, I love Wanda and Vision. But because they're not, like, a favorite from a long time, I'm going to leave them at number 7. So we are a few into this list, and I kind of forgot to mention that I'm basing my opinions off the MCU. I'm a Disney channel, so the MCU is owned by Disney, so I'm more basing my opinions off MCU than I am comics. But back to the list. Number 6, kind of small, kind of big. Love them either way, and that is Ant-Man. Honestly, I loved the casting of Ant-Man. Who doesn't love Paul Rudd? He's great. But just the little always asking for orange slices really gets me. And I love that. And I just love Ant-Man's, like, personality, and the fact that he does a lot of what he does for his daughter, and he just loves her so much. And it's good to see a dad character just... I'm a parent, so I kind of bond with those parent characters, and I just really loved Ant-Man. I loved when he came back in Endgame, and he was like, "You eating that sandwich?" Because that's life. That's my life. I'm always hungry. We're always hungry. So is Ant-Man. So I really love Ant-Man, and I would also love to include, like, Lewis in this list, but he's not, like, a big enough character for me to, like, consider, but I love his storytelling. I love his storytelling. It's great. We need more of it. Marvel, if you're listening, we need more Lewis. But Ant-Man is my number 6. So, number 5. I kind of just had it, like, right there, and then it went... oh, okay. Sorry. Anyways, number 5 is Groot / Baby Groot. Just Groot at any age is great. Really, I could include Rocket and Groot because they're kind of a tag team, but I'm just going to go with Groot on this one. And I loved him on Guardians 1, especially, like, at the end where he about dies. And he just, we are Groot, and he's protecting his friends and everything like that. And then at the end of Guardians 1, we get little tree pot dancing Groot, and it is adorable. And then in Guardians 2 at the very beginning, we get dancing, like, little baby Groot. And Emma used to always dance that. Like, she would always do, like, dance with him, and I love it. She loves baby Groot too. I think that would be her favorite top whatever characters. But baby Groot, he's too cute. And he's kind of overshadowed now by Baby Yoda. But baby Groot's just great. Adult Groot's just great. I love teenager Groot, the way he sacrificed his arm in order to help Thor. Groot at any age, I love watching him regrow up. I loved watching him when he was older. Groot's kind of awesome. So, Groot is my number 5. So, my number 4. Number 4 and number 3 are very, very close together, and I love them both. But number 4 is Thor. I am such a Thor. My sister and I've said this in an earlier video, my sister and I have that relationship where we are Thor and Loki. And I'm very much like just Thor. He's a Hufflepuff, I'm a Hufflepuff. That's my character. If I was anybody, that's my character. Yes, I love Captain America, but I'm more identified with Thor. And I really loved him throughout the movies. He kind of woke up as an adult. You know, he was, in the beginning, he was kind of selfish and he was a kid. And then as he got along, he kind of learned to laugh, and he also learned like consequences and actions and what he should be doing and stuff like that. And I love that for both reasons, because he grew up, but he also grew more. We saw more personality. We saw like it was just funny. And let me just say, Ragnarok blew it out of the water. Ragnarok was great. It was funny. Like, we had a little bit of that funny with Guardians of the Galaxy, but Ragnarok stepped it up that extra level, and I just loved Ragnarok. I loved the other two movies too, but Ragnarok, Thor, amazing. So, number 3, like I said, it is very close together, and number 3 is Loki. Once again, my sister and I, Thor and Loki. She's Loki, and I just kind of laugh at some of his things that he does. And the reason why I'm picking Loki one step over Thor is because he's just ever changing. You don't know where to stand with Loki, and plus Tom Hiddleston is so good. Love Tom Hiddleston. And I'm so excited about the series. It's coming out the day before my birthday, so I mean, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. And I don't know if you can see this, but Loki's actually on my shirt. And I love this shirt because you don't see very many Loki shirts, but huge fan of Loki. He is a trickster, but you can kind of tell he's like an onion. Shrek reference. But he's kind of like an onion. You peel out layers, and he does have a heart. He does care, but he just got a mischief. He cannot help himself. Whether he's evil, whether he's good, he plays both so well, and Loki's the man. And if I had to choose one villain, it would totally be Loki, followed by Thanos, but that's another story. Loki is my number 3. So, I just realized, if you're seeing black marks on my hand, I was just painting before I filmed this, and I thought I washed it off, but it's still on there. So, my number 2 and my number 1. I said I wouldn't pick Captain, but I didn't say I'd pick his best friends. So, my number 2 is Falcon. I really love Falcon. I'm excited that he has the shield. I called that like way back in the day, like 5 years ago. And everyone was like, no, it's going to be Bucky. And I was like, it's going to be Falcon. And I was right. So, back to why I love Falcon. Really, he's grounded. He keeps Cap grounded, and he keeps him like in like the present day a lot. And he's just great. He's great comedic relief. He gives he gives Captain a hard time, but not as much as Bucky. He gives Captain a hard time enough to like just keep him grounded, and I love that. And I'm so excited to see him as new Cap and carrying the shield, and he better carry that shield because I saw that fake Captain America and he's not right. He's not right. Anyways, I love Falcon. I love the relationship between him and Bucky, especially in Civil War when Captain America does that kiss, and they're both like, yes, that's my favorite scene out of Civil War. And I really love Falcon. I can't wait to see him as new Cap. So, number 1. And really, I'm picking this best friend over the other one because he's been around longer. And that's Bucky, Winter Soldier. So, kind of along with, I don't really consider Winter Soldier a villain because he was more like brainwashed than anything. But he was kind of like a bad guy there for a second, and he was a really good bad guy. Sebastian Stan, whew, awesome. Like the knife fighting that he keeps doing, yes. Loki does it too. I don't know, it might be just guys with like knife fighting. Anyways, I love Bucky. He's been Cap's friend forever. I think really he would do anything to save Cap. I think that's why he ran off and tried to hide from Cap. And so, like, being in Civil War is because he's trying to keep him safe and keep himself safe, really. I love that he is coming back and redeeming himself. I love that silver arm. I love the black arm, the Black Panther arm. I call it the Black Panther arm. Either way, I love both the arms. They're pretty cool. And I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but there's a part where, like, he rips off the sleeve and it's so, oh my god. I was like, yes. But yes, so my number one, if I could not choose Captain America, would be Bucky. And that line, I'm with you to the end of the line. My sister actually has it tattooed on herself and it's in my handwriting. So we are very Thor and Loki, and we also identify as Cap and Bucky because we're just really close, and that's why I picked Bucky as number one. He's been around longer, he means something to us, and yeah, that's it for my list. This is more like a get to know me maybe than like a top 10 list. I probably should have done bracket. That might have been like more fair to the characters, but really this was my opinion. And comment down below and let me know who your top one character would be. Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree with my list? And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you really soon. Bye.